En eso ando, te llamaste.
Yeah? Hello, I'm Antonio Valdez, and I'm going to present about how to hold a program in one's head. This is very important while programming because, like, if you hold the program into your head and you memorize your program, that means you are understanding what does your program does and when and how does your program does it. These are the main techniques for holding a program. Okay, yes, that's what I said. You need to memorize it. You need to memorize like each line in your head and each sector of the program to know what it does and how it does it. Because sometimes you write and write and write and you just write and write, but you don't understand what the program does. And that is very important in order to be a good programmer. Okay, so the first tip is to avoid distractions. You may think this is very obvious, but avoiding these distractions while programming are very bad, especially in programming, because you can be like programming some lines and then you go for something and in 10 minutes you don't know what you're doing anymore. The second one is to use succinct languages. Succinct languages means that they are like more compressed, that use less words, and the most efficient languages are the ones that make your program shorter. You use less lines, and if you think and use these kind of succinct languages, you will be able to memorize it easier because there are less words. It's shorter.
Can I ask you a question? How do you program nowadays? Because it used to be different when I programmed. So
you write the things.
Show me.
Yes, you can. You don't download the thing to write itself, but you download like for your computer can read it, and then you download an editor and you write in it, and then the other thing opens it.
Okay, you can be a command for something that you do program.
Excuse me?
Have you ever done a little program?
Yes.
So how do you start with a programming?
Well, like
a command, like say erase asterisk dot asterisk.
System.out.print.
Okay, so it's kind of like the same.
Yes, for example, you are like system.out.print hello user, and then input message what is your name, and then the user writes his name, and then you use like objects.
The only thing is that you don't load a program or
I think to write itself.
To write.
Yes.
As in before, you used to get into a black screen in the computer, and then you used to program in there, you know?
Yes. In fact, there are editors that you just like.
Okay.
Cosas, pues arrastra las acciones que quieres en lugar de escribir. The other one is to write readable programs. This is like for yourself and also for other people in case you work with a team. And this, for example, that you leave your programs for some days and then you return and you're like you don't remember what you were doing or what is your program does anymore. You don't understand what logic you use to the program. This is another thing for while working in teams. If two persons or more people working in one section of the program, it will not be very efficient because they will get all tangled up. So the best thing is one person to work on each section of the program. Start small. This is also very important because if it is not very useful to write all the code, all the lines you remember, and all that, because you can write like these lines, and then memorize it, know what it does, put it in your head, and then write some more, and then know what it does, put it in your head, and continue on to all the program. And
do you think that works? Doing it that way?
Yes, I think it works. Well, I haven't experienced it because we only write short programs, but if you're writing very long programs, I think
Very good job.
yes.
Okay, thank you.